I've always been really fascinated by this idea of digital experiences, especially automated digital experiences, crossing over into the real physical world. People who have become good at creating automated digital experiences can also cross those over into real world experiences. What's going on, Monkey Pod? Universe Cameron here from Team Monkey Pod for an installment in our showcase series. Today, I'm joined by Turner Leslie from Mailbox Power. Mailbox Power is an online gifting platform that integrates with CRM. So what you can do is go into the Mailbox Power platform and you can create products like sweaters and mugs and notebooks and greeting cards and all of the different types of things that you might want to be able to send to a prospect or a customer or a member, and then trigger the sending of that product using an automated workflow builder inside of your CRM. Welcome to the show, Turner.
Thanks so much for having me. Appreciate it. How many of our users that use Mailbox Power can send to their customers and clients automatically throughout the whole year for, birthdays, anniversaries, maybe if someone buys from that person, they automatically get something in the mail from that business is really special. We are in an age of, so much coming at us. Well, when we open our phone, we open up social media, it's so many messages and all of that. And when we open up our Gmail or our email, we have so many spam emails coming at us trying to fight for our attention that we kind of are numb to the market and the messages. And it's kind of crazy. Now, and when we dive into direct mail and we have a piece of mail that comes to our house that gets opened, at least it does at my house. We're seeing that the open rates of email is low. Maybe a 10% open rate is decent, but a 90 to 95 to possibly 100% open rate with direct mail is pretty awesome.
I get lots of emails from legitimate senders. They don't necessarily go to spam all the time, but they sometimes catch my attention wrong. On a Friday afternoon, I'm in a good mood, I might open it. But if you catch me on Tuesday when we've got like a mountain of work still to build, my decision-making process on my mailbox can be pretty brutal. I imagine that there's a real marriage between appreciation in a direct mail system and then maybe the email that ends up in the inbox.
We've worked with some chiropractors, and one of them is my good friend, and he says, hey, all I need is this neighborhood and this neighborhood, and we will be so busy. So what we did is we just sent out to certain parts of the neighborhood. We did different pieces of direct mail. And this one, we just did 3 pieces of direct mail, and we made sure that we added a bit of curiosity and a call to action on each card. And so people were able to come to the office, come check it out. And then the next card said something like, hey, do you want to have your back cracked or whatever? And then the next
Sure.
card was, hey, do you want to have a free consultation? And then they also added in a free massage with it too. So they were at 1.2 million a year, and now they're getting close to 2 million.
For other people who maybe don't have that massage to give away for free, do you see that people like vary their spend? Like maybe the first item is a $1 postcard, and then the second item is a $15 thing of more substantial value, or maybe like after somebody's become a customer. What kind of things and price ranges do you see in the basket that gets shipped?
Yeah, and we can check out our catalog so I can kind of show what we do. But really cool thing is we do free unlimited postcards. So you can send as many postcards as you possibly want to, right? And everything we send is all on demand. So you can send 1 postcard or thousands, send them out. You just pay the postage, which is 61 cents. So you're able to send out as many as you want. And so that's why we say, hey, send more than 1. It's great price. And with that, you may send 1 postcard, 2 postcards, and then you may send one of our mugs, because you also get 5 free mugs every month, and you can customize those. But it's like, hey, see what's working, do that. If it doesn't work, stop that. We've got plenty of things for you to send, but go from there. Krista Mayshore uses us, and she sent out 10,000 gifts in the last few years. Super cool. Steph of Blake, she serves chiropractors, use us as well. She'll send anything from brownies to popcorn to gift cards to swag boxes, things like that. It all just depends because she's got these chiropractors paying her lots of money to be in her programs. She can send out a gift card or a pack of brownies and it goes with what comes back. So I'm just going to give you a full kind of broad overview and I will paint a picture if you're just listening to this kind of podcast style. We don't have stuff that's like, oh, wow, that is extremely expensive because this is for businesses that are sending throughout the year, keeping, customers top of mind, things like that. So we send anything from, like I said, the postcards to greeting cards to these brownies and cookies. By the way, we send out 10,000 brownies a month. People love those. Super cool. And then we also have t-shirts. So you can go ahead and customize your t-shirts. Again, you can send one or hundreds of those if you want to. We do golf balls as well. Oftentimes, if I, see someone we want to work with, they like golf, I'll put either their logo on it or something along those lines. Looks really awesome. We can also customize the golf ball box too. That looks really good. Whether you're actually going to hit that golf ball or put it on your back shelf, it's always a fun item for sure. These are great as well. We do customized journals. These are actually laser engraved in our facility.
Can I just comment on journals and laser engraving for a second? Could you imagine somebody signing up for like a week-long intensive or a 6-month-long coaching program, and then the notebook being connected? If the coaching program is about how to sell more, maybe the message engraved on the notebook is like, my plans for sales domination or something like that, right? Or if it's a philanthropy mastermind and somebody's just signed up for 3 months, maybe the notebook is like how I'm going to change the world.
We can also dynamically laser engrave the name at the bottom too. And so whether it's like, hey, a fun saying on the front or whatever, but we're also going to put that name on there and they're not going to throw that journal away because it's got their name on it. So super cool. Then again, as you add contacts into your Mailbox Power account, we can have the tags in there. So it just automatically adds that in. And then I'll also show the pricing on this too. 2-pack of brownies is going to be $6. Our t-shirts are going to be, $12 as well. We have our golf balls on here. Customize some golf balls for $10. A mouse pad with the logo or anything you want on that. It's going to be $5 customized. You can customize an emergency knife, anything else on here as well. We've got it.
I imagine that these types of price points and products you're talking about are what allow people to say, if I get 15 new signups this month, I'm happy to send out 15 t-shirts. If I get, whatever that might be, if I get 10 referrals this month, I'm happy to send out 10 sets of brownies, these types of things, and have that happen in a more kind of automated, smooth way. When we met a couple of months ago at a convention, I was excited for this. And our company even does some gifting already, t-shirts and stickers and things like that. But I was overwhelmed by how to make this type of transition. So if somebody were coming to Mailbox Power, what does a first 5 days or 2 weeks in Mailbox Power look like? Are they designing a product? Are they building an automation? Are they shipping a sample to themselves?
So I'm so glad you asked this because I believe we have perfected this. So when someone comes into Mailbox Power, they are prompted as soon as possible to schedule an onboarding call with our onboarding agent, Addie. So she is absolutely amazing. And so she takes every customer, whether they've are on our pro plan or executive plan, and she takes them through about a 45-minute onboarding call. Also, in their first, I think it's 48 hours, if they send something from Mailbox Power, they're also going to get a $10 gift in their account to be able to cover any kind of shipping costs. Because we know it is so beneficial for them to get something in the mail from us, to be able to see what it feels like.
And I imagine that the train kind of leaves the station from there. If you do onboarding, you design a product, you ship one to yourself, I imagine that the rest kind of feels more natural.
Yep. So that happens. And then on that onboarding call, they get our book called the PRRRR Method. And this kind of shows use cases and to really kind of indoctrinate them into direct mail. So this comes to their house as well.
We're going to link some resources to the Monkey Pod Recommends page, including a longer video series that you and your team put together about direct mail strategy. You send out thousands and thousands of brownies every month. So I think we're going to put a form down below this video. And just to demonstrate how this works, if you give us your your name and postal address, we're going to run you through one of these automations and get, I'm going to say, at least 10 people some brownies, but we'll keep it on maybe longer than that as well. Turner, thanks for being here.
Gotcha. Thanks so much for having me.